Hello, and welcome to the PRNEWS.io podcast Behind the Scenes of PR, a show on public relations and content marketing. Stick around for the tips and tricks that will help you become a PR pro. As we all know, media plays a crucial role in marketing, and understanding the different types of media is essential to creating an effective marketing strategy. In this episode, we'll be discussing paid, owned, and earned media. These terms may sound unfamiliar to some, but they are essential to understanding the different types of media available to marketers. Paid media refers to any type of media that a company pays for, such as display ads, social media ads, pay-per-click, and more. Owned media is media that a company owns and controls, such as their website, blog, or social media profiles. Finally, earned media refers to any type of media that a company earns through word of mouth, social media mentions, and reviews. We'll be exploring each of these types of media in more detail, discussing their advantages and disadvantages, and how they can be used effectively in a marketing campaign. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of paid, owned, and earned media. Paid, owned, and earned media can be described as channels or streams of marketing. From billboards to Google Ads, most of the marketing we encounter relates to one of these three types of media. The distinction between paid, owned, and earned media originated in media planning. Online marketers created these terms to help define how their digital marketing tools should be utilized in campaigns. While paid, owned, and earned media vary greatly, they have the same final goal: to enhance brand awareness and generate more leads. Paid media is any type of media that a company pays for to promote their products or services. This can include various forms of advertising, such as display ads, social media ads, pay-per-click, PPC, ads, sponsored content, and more. Some examples of paid media include Google AdWords, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and Twitter ads. These platforms allow companies to target specific audiences based on demographics, interests, behaviors, and more. One advantage of paid media is that it can be highly targeted, which means that companies can reach the exact audience they want. Additionally, paid media can generate immediate results and provide valuable data and insights for marketers to optimize their campaigns. However, there are also some disadvantages of paid media. It can be expensive, and if not done correctly, it may not deliver the desired results. There's also a risk of ad fatigue, where users become desensitized to the ads and stop engaging with them. To use paid media effectively, it's important to set clear objectives and goals, identify the target audience, and choose the right platform and ad format. It's also important to monitor and analyze the performance of the ads and make adjustments as needed to optimize for maximum ROI. Paid media is a great way for companies to build their customer base, especially when just getting started. It's also effective for retargeting or remarketing to users who have already shown interest in their products or services, such as past buyers or website visitors. When combined with other media types, paid media can be a powerful tool for reaching people with high interest. There are several types of paid media, including both online and offline sources. Display ads are one of the most common types of online paid media and can take many forms, such as pop-ups, wallpaper ads, and video ads. On social media platforms, most ads are created to integrate into the user experience, with native ads appearing as regular posts. Search engine ads appear at the top of search results and are popular for putting brands above the competition. Print ads, radio ads, video ads on streaming platforms, and podcast advertising are other types of paid media that can provide good results, depending on the platform and audience. Word-of-mouth marketing can also be considered paid media if it's part of a referral, influencer, or affiliate program. The advantage of paid media channels is that they're highly manageable, with campaigns initiated by the company and costs that are predictable. Results are easy to track, and companies have control over message and copy. Paid media should lead to more traffic to a company's website or landing pages to provide all the benefits of owned media. Owned media refers to all the media a company creates, manages, and controls. This includes a company's website, social media profiles, and blog. The advantage of owned media is that a company has complete control over its content, but the disadvantage is that customers may know that the company created the content. Compared to earned media, promotion via owned media may be less effective. Examples of owned media include a company's website, which serves as a digital business card. Content marketing, such as blog posts, is also a key extension of a company's brand. Social media accounts are considered owned media, even though the platforms themselves are not owned by the company. Email marketing and word-of-mouth marketing are other examples of owned media channels. Owned media is most effective when it provides value for the user, leading them toward the company's offerings through engagement and benefits rather than pushing products and services. Owned media refers to all the media that a company creates, controls, and manages, including its website, blog, and social media profiles. Let's take a look at the advantages and disadvantages of using owned media. One of the advantages of owned media is control. With owned media, the company has complete control over the content and messaging, allowing them to create content that aligns with their brand's values and goals. Another advantage is cost-effectiveness. Unlike paid media, the company doesn't have to pay for every impression or click. Once the content is created, it can be distributed to the target audience without any additional cost. Owned media assets like a company's website and blog can also provide long-term benefits for the brand. They can attract organic traffic from search engines and generate leads over time. However, there are also some disadvantages to using owned media. One disadvantage is limited reach. Since the content is distributed only through the company's own channels, it may not reach a wider audience, limiting the impact of the content and brand exposure. Owned media can also lack the credibility that comes with earned media, which is content that is created by third-party sources. Audiences may be more skeptical of a company's self-promotion. Finally, creating high-quality content for owned media channels requires resources like time, money, and talent. Maintaining a consistent content calendar across various owned media channels can be resource-intensive. In summary, owned media offers control, cost-effectiveness, and long-term benefits for a brand. However, it also has limited reach, lack of credibility, and can be resource-intensive to maintain. So, what exactly is earned media? Well, earned media refers to publicity that is gained through promotional efforts other than advertising. In other words, it is media exposure that is earned, rather than paid for. Examples of earned media include customer reviews, word-of-mouth recommendations, social media mentions, and press coverage. One advantage of earned media is that it carries more credibility than paid media, as it comes from impartial sources. Additionally, it can be more cost-effective, as the brand doesn't have to pay for the exposure. However, there are also some disadvantages to earned media. It can be difficult to control the messaging and tone, as it is not created by the brand. Also, it can be more difficult to track and measure the impact of earned media compared to paid media. So, how can brands effectively earn media? First, it's important to create a strong brand identity and provide excellent customer service to encourage positive word-of-mouth recommendations. Second, brands can work with influencers and other partners to gain exposure to new audiences. Third, brands can engage with their audience on social media and respond to customer feedback, which can lead to increased visibility and positive reviews. In summary, earned media can be a powerful tool for brands to gain exposure and build credibility. However, it requires a strategic approach and a focus on providing value to customers to encourage positive recommendations and social media mentions. Paid, owned, and earned media are three different types of media that businesses can use to reach their target audience. However, they are not mutually exclusive, and a successful marketing strategy often involves using all three types of media. Paid media refers to advertising, where a company pays to have their message seen by their target audience. This can include online ads, print ads, TV commercials, and more. Owned media includes all the media that a company creates, controls, and manages. This includes the company's website, blog, and social media profiles. Earned media refers to the organic mentions, shares, or reviews that a brand receives from third-party sources. This can include word of mouth, social media mentions, reviews, and more. A successful marketing strategy involves using all three types of media in a way that complements and reinforces each other. Paid media can help increase brand awareness and drive traffic to owned media channels. Owned media can be used to provide value to the target audience and build brand credibility. Earned media can help amplify the brand's message and reach a wider audience. Paid media's role is to drive initial brand awareness and attract potential customers to owned media channels. Owned media's role is to provide value to the target audience and build brand credibility. Earned media's role is to amplify the brand's message and reach a wider audience through organic mentions, shares, and reviews. One example of a successful integrated media campaign is Coca-Cola's Share a Coke campaign. The campaign used paid media to promote personalized bottles of Coke with people's names on them. The personalized bottles were only available for purchase in stores, which drove foot traffic and sales. The campaign also leveraged owned media, with a microsite where people could customize virtual bottles of Coke to share on social media. Finally, the campaign leveraged earned media, with people sharing photos of their personalized bottles on social media, creating a viral effect. Another example of a successful integrated media campaign is Airbnb's Live There campaign. The campaign used paid media, with a TV commercial that showed people experiencing cities like locals. The campaign also leveraged owned media, with a microsite where people could book unique, off-the-beaten-path experiences in various cities. Finally, the campaign leveraged earned media, with people sharing photos and stories of their unique experiences on social media, creating a viral effect. In this podcast, we've covered the different types of media in a marketing strategy: paid, owned, and earned media. We discussed how each type of media works and their advantages and disadvantages. We also explored how they work together in an integrated media campaign and shared examples of successful campaigns. To recap, paid media refers to any media that a company pays for. Owned media includes all the media a company creates and controls, and earned media is content that is created by third-party sources. Each type of media has its own benefits and challenges, and when used together, they can create a powerful marketing strategy. In conclusion, it's important for businesses to understand the different types of media and how they can work together to achieve marketing goals. By incorporating a mix of paid, owned, and earned media, businesses can create a comprehensive marketing plan that reaches their target audience effectively. We hope you found this podcast informative and helpful. If you have any feedback or suggestions for future episodes, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a review or get in touch with us on social media. Thank you for listening.